Welcome back to Nippert Stadium on the campus of the University of Cincinnati, where construction and renovation continues. A lot of progress on both sides. Tom Gelehrter alongside project manager Bob Marton. So we start today on the east sides because that's where we stand, right outside the Richard E. Lindner Center, where in about 8 months, Bob, there will be concession stands and restrooms on a whole new level that's never been seen in Nippert Stadium before.
Right. We're on the Varsity Village Plaza, and right behind us will be a new large cooking concession and restrooms behind it and adjacent to it. So people that are coming down Corey Street to come to this main gate entrance will have the benefit of that rather than having to go down on the lower level concourse to go to those amenities.
There's a lot more visual progress down on the normal concourse level here on the east side, where they're preparing walls, and that now new restroom that we've looked at before inside of the Varsity Village garage has made major progress as well.
Right. We have the garage cordoned off for a temporary period of time so we could build some new restrooms in there. And they're doing underground plumbing work and start the masonry work here in another week, and hopefully restore a good amount of that parking that we've interrupted here real soon. And outside on the concourse, we got foundation work going on, and the new concrete walls will be going up to match the same type of wall construction that we have on the west side.
The key is to get a lot of that progress done on, I'd say, the Lindner Center side of the East Concourse first, and then they can start working on the new walkways and staircases that'll go on the field side of the concourse.
That's right. We have to keep the dock operational, so we have a drive lane or a vehicular lane closest to the playing field. But once we get the concession areas a step substantially up, we'll be able to shift that drive lane over so we could start doing the walkway on the other side.
All right, well, let's head over to the West Concourse, where last time we spoke 3 weeks ago, you promised glass, and you delivered glass. The club level, a lot of that glass on the 300 is going in now.
Oh, it really looks different now with that glass starting to frame the limits of that space. And so we're pretty much glassed out on that level, and we hopped up one floor to 3M, starting to do the framing there, and the glass will follow on that floor.
Now, when you look at the club level as well, the other thing you notice right now, not only is all that precast concrete been in, it's been there probably for about a month and a half now, the stairs are starting to go in, so a little more shape to what will be the future club level.
Yeah, we got the intermediate steps being positioned, and then after that will be the permanent aluminum railings, so it'll define that space. Last thing will be the seats, of course. That's a little ways away.
Yeah, don't need those for a few months, so that's okay. As you head up to 4 and 5, the framework is what is really noticeable right now. All the rooms, the suites, the press box, everything's starting to take really good shape up there.
Everything is beginning to get defined by the wall limits. President Suite is taking shape nicely, and all the way down towards the south. 5th floor, your offices and all the press functional areas and operational areas, all those wall limits are really starting to become visible, and there's a whole lot of action going on up there.
Let's go outside the structure on the west side, because Bearcat Plaza, I haven't talked about that for a little while, but there's been a ton of work. It's not a staging area anymore. Those walls starting to go up, and you can really see the shape that'll be a future both restroom and concession area. We
got the shape of the space coming together. North, south, and west walls are in. The east wall will be a low concession wall, so that'll be the last piece. The next step there would be the underground plumbing and the interior walls, and off-site we have all the granite that's been stored since we removed it a year ago. It's being combed over right now, and we're picking the pieces and the parts to go back to reestablish Bearcat Plaza.
Another part going on outside is the work getting ready to put that bridge in between TUC and the new structure. By the next time we talk in mid-February, we should see major progress in that regards.
Yeah, the bridge is slated to be out here second, maybe third week. It depends on how the weather goes. Okay. But we have all the steel fabricated. It's just a matter of staging and now getting it logistically in line with everything else. And so, yeah, I hope the bridge will be there. And we're also doing work inside the Tangeman bookstore lobby area. So we're getting that space on the other end of the bridge developed as well.
Bob, we're not through the winter by any means yet, just here at the end of January. But the good news, and we don't want to jinx anything, is that the weather really hasn't been terrible as far as pushing things behind.
We're good. We haven't used the snowblower yet this year, as far as I know. I remember when we started the job, we had a snowblower on the field just to build the craneway. But so thank God for that. It's weather-wise, we've been doing pretty good. It's still pretty nippy out here, but it's nothing like last year. So we're grateful for that.
Well, and well insulated now on 3, where the glass is going in, and then 4 and 5, where the tarps are. Bob, we appreciate the time as always, and we will catch up with you again here in a few weeks.
Thank you, my pleasure.
All right, that is Bob Marton. I'm Tom Gelehrter as we stand over here on the East Concourse, where renovation and construction continues at Nippert Stadium. We have all the latest for you right here on Bearcats TV.